Well, some of Lexington's finest female chefs are teaming up with nationally acclaimed female chefs to create mouth-watering dishes using locally sourced ingredients.
It's an event called Feast, and it's put on as a huge fundraiser by Foodchain, a Lexington nonprofit that works to connect the community with fresh food. Becca Self is here today from Foodchain to explain. Great to have you with us today.
Such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
So you approved of Lee's description of what you guys did at the top of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my background as an educator, I clearly get it.
She taught me.
Yeah.
Right.
It was good.
So,
it was good.
I mean, if I failed, you failed.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So before we talk about the Feast fundraiser, you know, we're big fans of what you guys do over at Foodchain, but I feel like a lot of people don't really know what it is you guys exactly do. Kind of give us a description of what is going on.
Sure, I'll be glad to. So what happens is,
please take it away.
You got fish, and then the fish poop, and the poop provides nutrients to the plants. And now we can do stuff with that plants. We can also feed the fish with the plants. Thank you.
Okay, mostly right. mostly right. Okay. So we are not everybody knows about us. We are in the same building as Wessex Brewery in the Bread Box building on West 6th Street and Jefferson Street. And those people who do know about us, a lot of them know about our farm, like Lee was describing. So we have an indoor aquaponics farm which grows fish and plants together. And those plants we don't feed back to the fish.
Well, you should.
But
You should think about it.
Except we want to eat them ourselves.
Right.
That's exactly right.
The fish and the plants we grow for human consumption.
Okay.
And the plants clean the water so that it can be sent
I
back
left
to the
that part
fish.
out.
That's the benefit there. But that's not all that Foodchain does. So we are really trying to connect people with fresh food. So part of it is growing food, but also part of it is preparing food and processing food and preserving food, that kind of thing. So this past fall, we just opened a teaching and processing kitchen on site, and we've been able to get in locally grown food and put it up. Freeze it, dry it, that sort of thing. And then we're actually going to be having a table at the Feast event as well. So that's some of the stuff that I brought here today.
No, these are great examples.
So what all do we have here today?
Yeah, so we started off with some of our microgreens. So this is actually grown in that aquaponic farm.
That's awesome.
So we've got some sunflower shoots and some pea shoots. And those are just essentially baby plants. You harvest them when they're really young and they're chock full of flavor and nutrition. But we've also then got some stuff out of our kitchen. So I mentioned that we're doing some dried goods and some frozen goods. So these are some dried peppers and some dried beet chips, some dried apple chips. All of this locally grown product in Kentucky family
Just
farms.
add water when I'm ready to eat?
So you could either eat it dried, right? So apple chips or
I
veggie
love
chips.
apple chips.
Me too.
So good.
But actually, we're going to be reconstituting some of these to make a little relish for one of our dishes on Tuesday night's event. And then these are some of our frozen products. So this is what it started as before, so acorn squash or winter squash, and we've just roasted it, pureed it, and frozen it, and we're actually going to be making a pancake with those squashes on Tuesday.
This is something like NASA would do.
Yeah, or your grandma.
Or your grandma.
But if we put our grandma in space, she might do that too.
Before we run out of time, let's talk about the big event, Feast. What is this event going to be like?
So it is going to be phenomenal, and tickets are limited, so we've got only a few left out there. Feast stands for Food, Equity, and Access Sustains Tomorrow. So we're really trying to bring in the spotlight of culinary, great talent, but also connect it back to food justice. We've got 9 celebrity female chefs from around the country, including Kentucky. It's going to be an incredible menu, heavily featuring Kentucky-grown food. Great evening, going to be at the Apiary, which is a spectacular venue on Tuesday night. Visit Lex has helped us put it on. Weta, Michael, her family of restaurants, has been a huge collaborator in terms of bringing all this talent together. Great evening of fun, raising funds for Foodchain. I hope people can come out.
It's going to be on the 13th over at the Apiary, and you can learn more by logging on to foodchainlex.org.
Great to have you with us.
Good job, Becca.
It's a pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you. Stick with us. Pet of the Day coming up next.